All right, questions for Coach. We'll start in person, please.
Going to play our guys. Actually, Al got a little back tightness, so he's out there warming up to see how he feels. But I'll know more on that shortly. But other than that, the regular starters are playing. I mean, we haven't predetermined, gone into anything. There's still seedings and standings that we can play for, and so play the game normal as planned, and then see what happens from there. Yeah, it's more worried about what we're doing. As we've seen in our last two games where we've had some guys missing, we played well in Toronto, took them to overtime, and lost a close one to Milwaukee. So we know how dangerous teams can be without their players and opportunity for other guys. So can't have a letdown as far as that.
How many discussions have you had with the front office about what the best path is for a certain path?
We've talked about it and looked at all scenarios, and no, it's not all relied on what we do. Other teams can affect that as well. So obviously Milwaukee, Philadelphia still playing soon, and so we've looked at every scenario. What we kind of concluded was let's do what we do, and health and playing our best basketball, as I've mentioned, is the main focus. And so with all the variables and the play-in and teams behind us still jockeying, it's hard to manipulate anything. And so the main thing we said is physically be right and take care of our guys health-wise. And if that's getting more minutes or playing less, we can determine that tonight as the game goes. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like everybody's talking about Brooklyn, but they have a playing game to win. Some teams can run from certain teams and end up that team not even being there. So we'll do what we do and kind of let the chips fall where they may. It can happen, especially this year where it's not cut and dry. Where if you win this game, you play this team, or you lose this game, you play this team. That's not how it is. Still, with the plan, that changes. Obviously, 1 and 2, who the 1 and 2 seed play, and even our situation now with Philadelphia possibly moving up or us moving back. So can't really determine that. It's not cut and dry based on your opponent, based on the win or loss. But as far as the what? Yeah, we had played really well. We had some guys in and out the last game, obviously against Milwaukee, but still want to work on what we've been doing and help Tice and Derek and some of those guys as they kind of stepped up the last week or so. And so we'll look at that, but at the same time, be smart with our guys. Don't want to have anything happen in the last game, but we do have that rest week. So get them the run that they need. Jason and Al possibly being out for the last game. Use today as a little dress rehearsal, but also get them some live action before the week off. Yes. Yeah, it was a guy that's played well with our G League team all year. We had him in training camp, obviously, and he's another guy that can do a lot of what we're doing, versatility wise. We had a chance to look at some different positions and different players, and what he does fits well with our group. Yeah, he's doing well, and he has been since the surgery. As I mentioned, he was in great spirits immediately. I think he might have been more scared about it than anything and realized what it was afterwards, being his first surgery. But it's went as well as it could go. He's doing 2-a-days back in Boston, and everybody reacts differently, so can't anticipate a date. But barring any setback or swelling or anything like that, we hope to have him back sooner than later. Yeah, I mean, the 4 to 6 week timetable is what it is, but guys will come back in 3 and stuff like that. I mean, Javante Green was here, and then and came back in 3 weeks and jumping out of the gym still. So everybody kind of reacts to it differently, and so we're not ruling them out because of that. But as I've been said, we anticipate playing the first round without him.
agreement